The shots you're looking at right now are filmed with the Insta360 X5 and exported through the Insta360 app. So in this video, I want to share with you the exact settings I use on the X5 and the best workflow to export the best quality videos possible from the Insta360 app. So let's get started. First of all, we need to change some basic settings in the camera settings that will apply to all our videos that we shoot with the X5, whether it's daytime or nighttime. So to do this, swipe down from the top of the screen, go to Settings, go to Image Settings, and the first setting I want you to change is the video encoding. Now, if you're using a high-end smartphone or a high-end computer to edit your Insta360 videos, then I highly suggest that you use the efficiency setting. And this is going to give you smaller file sizes when you're recording high resolution videos, and it's not going to be throwing away any video quality. But if you're using a old smartphone or a old computer to edit your videos, and you find that the videos are lagging on your computer and it's really sluggish to edit, then you need to set the video encoding to compatibility. This will result in larger file sizes, but it's going to make your editing experience much more smoother. The next setting I want you to change is the bitrate. Bitrate is like a container. So when the X5 records video, it's recording a handful of information, and a standard bitrate is a small container. So when you put the information into a small container, the information might not all fit in the small container. So the X5 has to throw away some information, resulting in bad quality video. If the bitrate is set to high, this is a big container and all the information can be stored in this container without having to throw away information. So a high bitrate is going to give you the best video quality possible. The third setting I want you to change is the video sharpness. Now, if you set a low video sharpness, then this is going to give you really blurry video. Now, there are some YouTubers that say set it to low and you can add the sharpness later in post. But if you record nighttime video on low and add sharpness later, it's going to look awful with a lot of noise and artifacts. I rather use the medium video sharpness setting, let the X5 add the sharpness in camera, and the video you get straight at the camera is ready to use on social media, which means less editing for you. And high video sharpness is just way too high. It looks artificial and very unnatural. So those three settings are set. Let's dive into the best daytime settings. So on a bright sunny day, these are the settings I recommend you use. So tap mode, use 360 video mode, tap the resolution and frame rate, set the resolution to 8K because this will give you the most amount of detail in your video. Some people will say use 25 or 24 frames per second to get the cinematic look, but personally I use 30 frames per second because this is what most internet videos are. I personally do not use adaptive tone. I leave this off. I have experimented with it, and for me, the reason I don't use it is because before I record a video, I look at the preview to see what the video looks like. And what I see on the preview screen when adaptive tone is off is exactly what I get. But if you turn adaptive tone on, what you see on the screen is not necessarily what you get when you look at the video in the Insta360 app. Because as you move the video around, the tone of the video, the brightness, is going to keep changing. And I don't like that. I like whatever I see on the screen is exactly what I get. And sometimes adaptive tone has a fake HDR effect. The skin tones look a bit weird. So leave adaptive tone off. Now for the exposure settings, the easiest exposure settings I recommend is setting the standard color profile. And this will give you flexibility to add filters and color in editing. I recommend using auto exposure mode as a beginner, and this will allow you to set and forget these settings and just record your day without worrying about constantly changing the settings. On a bright sunny day, you will want to change the EV to -0.7, and this will lower the brightness of the video so that the brighter parts of the video like the sky won't be washed out but will be exposed correctly. And then finally, set the white balance to auto so the X5 will choose the correct white balance for you. And then you can press record and record great quality X5 footage. When I record X5 footage, I personally use the manual exposure mode because I don't like it when the exposure changes from light to dark to light, for example, when going through a tunnel. So if you want to learn how to use manual exposure settings, then check out the link to my Insta360 course in the video description. When you want to film with the X5 when it's cloudy, getting dark, or at night time, then these are the settings I recommend you use. So go to mode, go to 360 pure video mode. This mode is absolutely amazing. It's brand new to the X5. And in this mode, it is going to brighten video when it's shot in darker conditions. And it's also going to reduce the noise and grain in the video automatically in camera. So if you don't have the X5 yet, this is the best reason to get one. And you can check out my affiliate link in the video description. In the resolution and frame rate settings, I will leave adaptive tone off, set the resolution to 8K, set the frame rate to 30 frames per second. Then in the exposure settings, I will use the standard color profile. I will set the EV to -0.7. Otherwise, the video will look too bright in the dark. Set the white balance to auto. And that's it. Next, let's take a look in the Insta360 app after we shot the footage, how to maintain the best video quality when editing and exporting the video. So when you load your footage in the Insta360 app, the first thing you want to do is choose the correct aspect ratio you want to edit your video in. So in this example, I'm going to change the aspect ratio to 16:9 because I'm editing this video for YouTube. So this is an 8K video that I shot, and I'll go into the settings file info to confirm this. The 8K resolution is spread throughout the entire 360 video. This rectangle is a cutout from the 8K ball of 360 video. So this cutout, which is going to be shown to YouTube, is really 1080p or 2.7K resolution at best, because the part behind the boat is all being thrown out. If I zoom into the video, there's going to be less fisheye distortion, less curved lines, but the detail will be less because I'm throwing away more resolution. If I zoom out, there's more resolution into the rectangle frame, but there's going to be more fisheye distortion, more curved lines. So here you have to make a decision. If you want less distortion, then you need to zoom in and throw away resolution. Or if you want a sharper video, then you need to zoom out. But you need to be careful of the fisheye distortion. Now, one way we can hide the fisheye distortion is by making sure the horizon is completely straight. And I will pinch to zoom out. And now, by keeping the horizon straight, we can hide the fisheye effect and put more resolution into the video. The way I export my videos for YouTube is by going to Export, select Standard Video, tap the Settings, select the highest resolution, select the highest bitrate, make sure the watermark settings is disabled, then tap Export to Phone. And that's it. An optional step to make your X5 videos pop on social media is by adding a color grade. And the way I add a color grade is by applying the Best 360 LUT, which you can download from the video description. A LUT is basically a preset color grade that can be applied to videos in a single tap, saving myself time editing. So this is how to apply a LUT onto X5 footage. So here I have the Best 360 LUT already downloaded to my phone. Next, I will open the LumaFusion app, and this is one of the only video editors available that will let you add a LUT using your phone. Next, I will import the Insta360 video I just exported and add it into the timeline. And with the video selected, I will go to Edit, Colors and Effects, tap the arrow icon to import a LUT, go to the Files app, go to my Downloads folder, select the LUT, tap Open, and now the LUT has been applied. So this is the effect with the LUT off and the LUT on. Using the blend slider, you can control how strong the LUT is. So I can bring it all the way to the right hand side to remove the LUT, put it in the middle to apply 50% of the LUT, or leave it all the way to the left to apply 100% strength. And that's it. If you're looking for an easy way to remember the best camera settings that you can reference on the go anytime, then you need to check out my Insta360 X5 Best Settings cheat sheets. In here is a list of situations that you might go through during the day or night, and if you zoom in, you will find the best camera mode and settings to use. It's free to download, so check out the link in the video description.